What up, what up? Coming up here one more time for another live. Second day in a row. I normally don't do this. But it's Friday night. Don't got too much going on tonight, whatever, so I decided I'd come up here on live. This is a pretty cigar, yo. I ain't even on front, yo. Y'all see that? Y'all see the veins right there? Like how they rolled the cigar? Awesome. So yeah, Frank, this is I said it yesterday on the live. This is a Jaime Garcia Reserva Especial Toro Gordo. So the Gordo means the size, right? So this is one of the bigger size cigars. It takes about 2 hours for me to smoke this or whatever. So might be an hour and a half that I smoke it. I don't know. Sometimes I'll smoke a cigar a little bit fast. You know, really supposed to do that. It takes away from the flavor. Also, I punch a hole in the cap with a punch. So some folks would do a cut, like a V cut or like a straight cut, but I normally use a punch. And for these, because the cap is so wide, the punch fits perfectly in here. And I don't like my cigar to draw fast. I like it to draw slow. So the punch helps the smoke to draw slow. I know a lot of folks don't smoke cigars, so I know that wasn't too much information you guys needed to know, but just giving context to the video here, because I'm going to talk about a person that I think a lot of folks know that have seen my channel, because if you see my channel, you probably had his video filtered through your algorithm. And the person I'm about to talk about is Dontay London. Not too much. I'm not going to talk about him too much, whatever. But I'm going to address these. I guess the rumors to a certain degree that his channel got demonetized. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to light this cigar. I normally light my cigars with matches because the wood brings the flavor out more than a torch. But I do have a torch, because you can't use a normal lighter with cigars because the tobacco leaves are so thick, and plus the chemicals in a normal lighter will throw the taste off. So you want to light this as natural as possible, whether it be butane, a butane torch, or just a regular match. I normally use matches. But I know a lot of folks probably won't come to this live because it's Friday night. I know a lot of folks probably out doing things on date night, probably when they go see Odyssey or their new Spider-Man movie. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm by myself on the live today. But a lot of folks watch my lives after I post them anyway, so it's not too much of a big deal. This live might as well be a normal video that I make because I normally don't get a lot of interaction with my lives. One part didn't light that good. Let me light that one side up, and then I think it'll start burning evenly. Yep. Burning now. And look is good too. Yeah, I've tried it before when I was overseas. Blue, that's really bad. Yeah, I indulge in cigars, man, or lady. If I don't know what your sex is, because your YouTube name doesn't really say. I also got a smoked old fashioned here, so doing the thing tonight. A smoked old fashioned a nice fat cigar. What's up, Charity? How you doing? I want to hear you say I love God and Jesus. I don't really got to do that for you. How about you get put in time out? How about that? Bye-bye. How everybody doing though? Jesus. I was cigarette smoker. I only try a cigar. You inhale the smoke or just let it. No, you never inhale, man. Never inhale. Never in your life inhale a cigar smoke. Never do that. This is pure tobacco. See, okay, so let me break this down a little bit to you guys real quick. So you know how, like, back in the day, a lot of folks would unravel a cigar and use the tobacco leaf to roll the blunt with marijuana, and you would hear these folks like coughing their lungs out because they're smoking the marijuana, right? So to a certain degree, the marijuana is not really making them cough. It was the tobacco leaves. This is not to inhale. You don't inhale this. What is a cigarette? The paper. It's chemical paper that burns. You can inhale. You cannot inhale pure tobacco smoke. You can't. You'll cough a lung up. Cigars is only for you to hold it in your mouth, let the nicotine absorb through your gum line, and then blow it out. That's it. No inhaling whatsoever. None. And trust me, a lot of folks would say that that because you don't inhale the smoke, you're not getting the same effect. Oh, you are. Trust me. Trust me. With pure cigar leaf, you will get the same effect as a cigarette. Actually, this hit more than a cigarette, honestly, without the chemicals. It's all natural. This is what is called a premium cigar. This is not from a convenience store. This is not from like Walmart behind the counter. You got to literally go to a cigar shop and actually find these. These are hand rolled cigars. Somebody from either Ecuador or Nicaragua hand rolled this cigar. Read these comments right here. Marley Mar, what's going on? Happy Friday to you too. What is your name? My name is Ace. Don't you see the moniker on YouTube? Yeah, my name is Ace. It's like smoking hookah, never inhaled neither one. Yeah. I haven't inhaled smoke since 2016, man. That was the last time I smoked a cigarette, and I would never, ever inhale smoke ever again. I can't do it. I just the thought of putting smoke in my lungs, like it makes me nauseous almost to a certain degree. It was a very nasty habit. It really was. Now, not to say that cigar is even better, you know what I'm saying? But at least this is natural. This is not like something that's like chemical based. This is literally all natural leaf. It's like smoking. My dad gave me a Cuban cigar. I inhaled the smoke like a cigarette. Yeah, that was a bad day for you. What's up, Gunny? I quit cigar cold turkey. Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. I quit cold turkey. So women. That was you quit. So that would have been 2014. You quit. So I quit cigarettes in 2016. So it's been 10 years since I quit cigarettes. Do I think I'm gonna quit smoking cigars anytime soon? I don't know, man. I don't know. I enjoy smoking cigars. You know what I'm saying? I just do. So much to the point that I have to smoke a Gordo-sized cigar because if a brand new cigar smoker was to smoke this, yeah, they'd be on the floor probably. This is a pretty strong cigar. Cigar smoke, if you smoke it too fast and you smoke it on an empty stomach, it will make you nauseous. The nicotine will rush through your bloodstream like water, and your head will be swimming. You know what I'm saying? But I've grown a tolerance to it now. So this Gordo is, I mean, it hit. Don't get me wrong, no, it does hit, but it doesn't make me nauseous, and I'm good to go for it. But anything less than this would not give me the same effect anymore. Actually, they have a I forget what the end of the name of it is, but they have a size. They have a Jaime Garcia this size that is thicker than this. It's like about that thick. It's more thicker than that, and it's longer. I haven't smoked that one yet. We say that for a special occasion. But yeah, Dontay London. They say his channel is demonetized. Now I may make a video, an official video about this in the next couple of days, but let me explain why I think that he might be demonetized. Because like I said, there's been some YouTubers out there that actually said he is. Apparently there's some website you can go to. These moths are crazy, yo, because they're like, there's a website you can go to where basically it will show you if somebody's channel has been not compromised a hat, but basically it'll show whether the person's making money on that channel or not. And apparently he's not making money on that channel right now. I get new glasses too. So one of the YouTubers that actually did content on him almost about a year ago now, his name is Mike Drop Barbecue. So shout out to Mike Drop Barbecue for making that video. I don't really watch the channel like that, and to be quite honest, I saw him talking shit about me and and some comments for another YouTuber a couple months ago. Well, not a couple months ago. It might have been about 6 months ago now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't think I was gonna see it, but this live is gonna be a little bit blunt tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I got my cigar going, I got my old fashioned going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna talk freely on this one. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be an official video. I'm gonna talk freely. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody don't like it, then hey, you can see your ass about it here. Real talk. So not to say anything bad about Mike Drop, you know what I'm saying? I think he does make great content. I think he does give a lot of context to his subject matter. So he is an official YouTuber. I will give him that. You know what I'm saying? He's entertaining, and he definitely has made a name for himself on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say anything bad about him or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is he did talk shit about me, or he agreed with some shit that was talked about me or whatever on somebody's channel, which I will not name. I'm not going to give him any kudos at all. But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I've really been struggling with this for a long time when it comes to folks like talking bad about me. You know what I'm saying? And especially when they talk bad about me, it's not said in my face, right? They don't come on my comments and say anything like that, whatever. So it's like one of the things, like, you know, if you talk shit about me and I ain't did nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? Like we never had a conversation, we never had a interaction, anything like that, and you talk shit about me, it's a forever fuck you. Like real talk. But two things can be right at the same time. I can still admire you. I can still, you know, like give you props and not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I can separate the two. I can acknowledge somebody that actually is doing well on YouTube or in life as well, like anything they're doing, but still not like them. You know what I'm saying? Like me not liking dude doesn't take the fact away that you're a good leader, or you're a good steward of your money, or you're a good husband, or you're a good police officer. You know what I'm saying? Just anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever you do in life that you're good at, I'm definitely gonna give you your props when it comes to that. But if you talk shit about me and I ain't did nothing to you, and you're agreeing on some bullshit that somebody else said, then yeah, fuck out of here. My thing is, I don't bother nobody, man. I stay to myself. I stay to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mess with anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a Friday night. 2 Fridays out of the month normally. Sometimes 1 Friday, but most of the time it's like 2 Fridays out of the month. I'm at a house gathering. Basically, I'm doing church on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't mess with anybody, man. You know, so I be to myself. I do my content. You know, I take care of my wife and kids, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know I'm not the most perfect YouTuber up here, but who is? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when folks just like, you know, get in the comments and talk some shit, man, like I know I'll ignore it, but you know, he is not necessarily a really big YouTuber, but he definitely has made a name for himself on YouTube. So he's not somebody that's like just some random person on, you know, on video that's just, you know, just doing YouTube. You know, so he's been up here for a while, been good content. I will give him that. But yeah, man, yeah. But enough of the tangent. He made a video about Dontay being demonetized. And what he showed on that video actually looks true. It looks very true. So I don't know, man. He's made some I wouldn't say good content because I don't really watch him like that anymore. But you know, when I say good content, meaning that he has received good numbers on those videos. He got videos within the last month that had 24K, 13K, 17K. I'm just putting out random numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the exact numbers of what he's making, but he's made some numbers on YouTube. Over the last, I guess about 30 days now, at least 3 weeks. And, you know, the thing is, you know, it's about consistency and it's about not giving up. So kudos to him as far as like doing that. But I think what he did messed him up, and I'm gonna explain why in a minute. What is it here? Get the Meta Wayfarer prescriptions. Okay, bet that. Yeah, I need some glasses, man. You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about Meta glasses. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that. What's up, Frank? What's good, man? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I just, when I first got up here, I actually explained the cigar for you. I named you out. Yeah, this right here is it's a Jaime Garcia. I know the name is like probably like backwards. Try to get some focus here. It's probably backwards, you know what I'm saying? But it's a Jaime Garcia by my father, and it is a Reserva Especial Toro Gordo. So this is one of them fat boys. I forget what the ring gauge is, but it's pretty thick. Pause. But it is a beautiful cigar. Had to ash it out before I turned it upside down, but the veins in this thing, like the way they rolled it, and it's a beautiful chocolate. Like it's, yeah. I know it sounds like a pause, you know what I'm saying, but I just love cigars, man, you know what I'm saying. So when I see one that's like rolled to perfection, like it's almost like I smoke it slower because I know that somebody literally put their hands on these leaves and rolled it themselves. So you got to give respect to that, man. You just have to. And it's a very quality cigar. But yeah, the reason why I believe that he messed himself up. So if anybody been following his channel for the last about 2-3 weeks, you'll see that he well, let me go back a little bit here. 'Cause like I said, I'm probably going to explain this in another video, an official video on my channel. But so when he first came back, there was a storyline there, which is whether it's true or not, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Where his new girlfriend was with him in an apartment, and he lost the apartment. Long story short, right? So, so he lost the apartment. His girlfriend had to go back home, which was a couple hours away, and he did this search to try to find his apartment, and he finally found one, and then I guess it was a rundown apartment. I'm not exactly sure, and it was some things that was wrong with it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So for the last 2 weeks, he's shown like the progression of his mom, his dad, and I guess maybe a couple other folks would have been helping him out with furnishing the apartment, cleaning the apartment, fixing things of that nature, right? But the title he'd been using all through these last 2 weeks have been like normally. It's similar, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll say 800 apartment this, 800 month apartment that, whatever. So when you use titles over and over again like that, even though you may tweak it a little bit, YouTube don't like that, because YouTube will look at it as like slop. They'll look at it like you're repurposing old content, and they don't want that. They'll demonetize your ass quick doing that. And I think that's what happened to him. I think that he used that title too much, and he used it too similar to the previous ones, right? He started all those titles out with the same 2 or 3 words, and I think YouTube's bots out there caught it, and yeah, it might not be a good look, because the videos he's making is not necessarily like repurposed content. It's brand new content, obviously, you know what I'm saying. But the thumbnails and the titles is what hit the algorithm, right? So when you use the same thumbnail that's very similar, you use the same title that's very similar, then YouTube's gonna look at it like, you know, this person is using the same content but still making money off of it. And YouTube, I think in their policy, in their guidelines, you cannot use the same content and make money double. You understand what I'm saying? So like if I make a video, right, and I chop that video up and I combine it again and then push it out again and then make even more money on that video, even though it's repurposed content that was already on YouTube, YouTube looks at it like you're double dipping to a certain degree, and YouTube don't like that. And I think the way the algorithm works, I think when you do that, it's hard for the commercials to be placed in those videos like that. So I think them titles and their thumbnails messed them up. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how much of it is true. Cause I saw another content creator, shout out to Chatty Patty. He said that you can still put super chats on his channel. So I'm thinking that if you can still do a super chat on the channel, that's still monetized, because I don't recall being able to get a super chat before I got monetized. I don't recall being able to get a super thanks before I got monetized. So I don't know, man. Maybe they flagged this channel, and that's what Mike Drop saw. I don't know, but yeah, man. If he get demonetized, yeah, I don't think you're gonna see him ever again. At least on that channel. I think that run is over. Drove past my old cigar bar today and fought back urges to him. Yeah, Gunny. So yeah, I mean, yeah, hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, you know. Like I said before in another video, actually I may have said it on live yesterday, that any advice you have that like takes over your life is not a good. It gets out of control, and I'm the type of person that when I see things that are taking over my life, I nip it in the bud quick. At least I tried to. You know what I'm saying? Alcoholism was one of those things that took me a long time, for years, to get over it. But once I got over alcoholism, I was like, man, ain't no way in the world I'll be able to have an advice take over me again like that. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if smoking cigars was becoming a nuisance in your life, then yeah, no doubt, stay quit. What's that, Frank? Are you saying you shouldn't have, or you should have stopped? So is he really demonetized? Tony, I don't know. Like I said, there's been a couple of YouTubers out there that's actually put some information out there saying that he is. We'll see. But when I went to his channel today, he hasn't posted in 7 days. So I don't know. 7 days, but you've been making average 10,000 views per video, but you stopped all of a sudden. That's a telltale sign. Trying to make sure this cigar don't torpedo on me. The draw is phenomenal, this cigar too. This is a real premium cigar, man. I ain't gonna front. This is. That's why I like them so much. My favorite cigar. Where we at on time? 26 minutes. So I didn't say I was gonna be up here too long, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if he's demonetized, that's a bad look, man. That's a bad look. It really is, you know what I'm saying? After making $7 grand, over $7 grand last month, and then the platform demonetized you, that's gotta be, if he is demonetized, that's gotta be heartbreaking. That's gotta be. I know for me it would be. Even though YouTube is not my it's not a way I pay my bills like talking about, but still I still make money off of this. So any type of money that I lose is definitely gonna be an issue. I don't care if I was on a platform and was only making $10 a month. Don't matter. Money is money, man. We gotta stop putting emphasis on small money. You know what I'm saying? Small money is still money. Small money still gets you stuff. Small money is still tender. It still buys stuff. So, you know, when folks get on platforms and they say, I only made this much money or whatever, hey, you making more than what somebody else freaking made? A lot of folks, they monetize on YouTube. Look, when you become monetized on YouTube, man, you damn near like you're less than 20% of the population on YouTube. Probably less than that. You're probably about 10%. Because your average person up here is never going to get monetized, ever. Never going to get monetized. Now, you may use your channel to pivot to other ways of income, as far as like, you know, using YouTube as a poster child for your business. You can do that and make money, but that's outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's you pushing your audience to another platform or to a business to make money, right? But to actually get monetized on YouTube and actually make money from AdSense and from other things, that's not easy, man. We are in a very, very, very small population of YouTube. Very small. Very small. So just the fact that you even got to that point shows that you had some type of value up here. So to have that value taken away by getting demonetized, it's crazy. I started to correct myself now, but I do not like my cigar's torpedo. I don't, and this can't torpedo. It shouldn't anyway. Can y'all guess what kind of whiskey I use in my old fashioned? Also, I give y'all a hint, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure I'm ever going to use my real name on this channel ever, but my last name is W. So that my real government last name starts with a W. I ain't never said it on this channel. That was a birthday gift from one of my homeboys. I was watching Craig Cash talk about Dontay more than watching Dontay. You know what? Hey, a lot of folks do that, man. A lot of folks been doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the thing is it's crazy because I think his audience is one of those. If you're a person that really rocks with Dontay London, it doesn't matter what content he puts out there. You're just gonna rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know, I'm not saying he has a bad channel, but it doesn't align with what I like as far as watching, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So if I do watch him, a lot of times just for content. I'm not sitting there to watch him because I enjoy watching his channel. Now, last year when he was doing his YouTube thing, as far as like, you know, YouTube was on easy mode and some other stuff he was doing. Yeah, I was watching that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was around the time that I first got monetized, and I was trying to use that as leverage to try to figure out certain ideas, you know, to get more money and to, you know, put myself in a bigger money bracket with YouTube. So those videos helped. So I was rocking with that. Once you started vlogging, like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I take that back. When he was vlogging the situation where he was divorcing his wife, that was entertaining. And I hate to say that because divorce is never entertaining. It should never be entertaining. But yeah, that was that was a drama. He really played that out. He really did. That was a damn soap opera. The videos he was making, he won't saying shit. There's a silent video. That was genius. I ain't gonna front. That was genius. He even said it a couple of videos afterwards. He was like, I ain't say nothing on these videos and I still made money. You still watched. Man, he know YouTube. I ain't gonna front. He knows YouTube. But I think he fucked up with them titles in that thumbnail. I think he did, man. I think them titles in that thumbnail did him in. Damn, Dontay. Damn it, Dontay. Shit. Mess that bag up. It's crazy. Let's see what's up here. Any thoughts about DoorDash and her situation? Haven't really watched her that much, you know what I'm saying? I think I did see the last one where she said she was about to lose her car. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, to be told, I rock with her more than I rock with Dontay. Real talk, because I think both of them entertaining. You know what I'm saying? As for like them being able to keep an audience and to keep followers, I do believe they're entertaining enough to where they can keep a following. But the person I think that's the smartest on YouTube, I think it's DoorDash. I really believe so. She's been up here a little bit longer, and I think that she's able to pivot a lot more. She's more mature. Dontay, not to say he's not mature, but I mean, but he's definitely on the other side of not having common sense sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, y'all. It's a country, man. These malls are crazy. Yeah, I think DoorDash can be okay, but for her channel, yeah, her channel is not. I don't think it's doing that well right now. It's not doing like it was not last year before, when she was showing those videos about her numbers going up, and even after that, she was those numbers on her channel. But nowadays, I think I'm not gonna say her channel's dead, but it's not what it was before. That's for sure. But if anybody can bounce back between Dontay and DoorDash, it'd be DoorDash. It'd be her. She can really rebrand herself a lot easier, I think, than Dontay can. That's just my opinion. Getting the monetized only hurts you if you rely on the money. If it's F you money, no biggie. Yeah, that's true, man. And that's the same thing with mine, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front, Gunny. I'm not gonna front. Last month was, yeah, I saw some big numbers last month. I ain't gonna front. I saw some numbers. And I was like, I was like that meme, you know what I'm saying? Well, old dude behind the tree, he's doing this. I was like, or that Birdman joint, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is about to be real, you know what I'm saying? So my average went up, my numbers went up, my viewer count went up. I wound up getting like, damn it, like almost 1,000 new subscribers last month. Last month was lit. Last month was lit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep that momentum up. But, you know, just like anything else on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You get traction, and all of a sudden, things start slowing down a little bit, or whatever. So we'll see what happens. Some more of these comments here. 114 million channels, 3 million monetized, 3%. That's crazy. Exclusive win. Damn, 3%, Frank. That's for real. Damn. 3% of YouTubers get monetized. That's crazy. Salute. That's crazy. That's crazy. 3%? Damn. I didn't even know that. She burning good now. I'm at the Frank. I'm at the second half now. The second half has like a chocolate note with almond and mesquite wood. I check Frank Craig and Mike tried this by every day. I used to check Big War until he blocked my comments. Oh, sister ass big boy. You wild, Gunny. That's that's funny. That's funny. Hey, some folks can't take it up here, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. Some folks just can't take it up here, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk shit back to you. Like, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I don't block people. I don't block comments. I do not block comments. Matter of fact, hey, Gunny, hey, thanks for reminding me. I need to make a video to talk about what I made last month, and I got to make another video about the hidden comments. Cause I know right now my hidden comments right now is lit to death. I know it is. Cause I done made some videos within the last 2 months that I know if I go to the hidden comments, I know it's gonna be some crazy ass comments up there. I know it is. So yeah, I need to go up there and read some of the comments. That's gonna be a fun video. I might do that tomorrow. I might do two videos tomorrow. One explaining my numbers last month, and then later on in the afternoon I'll do the hidden comments. I guess I hit too damn raw. My comments a bit war. Dude is soft for a big ass trucker. He blocks and you don't agree if you don't agree with him. Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, I haven't really watched them that much over the last couple months or whatever. And, you know, when you start watching folks, the algorithm won't push their videos to you no more. So even though I'm subscribed to him, I don't really see his videos anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know. It's all about, sometimes you get what I would call content creator fatigue, where, you know, even though you may rock with that person, it's like, you kind of like, it's like a TV show, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch it for a season, and then this next season, you wait for the next season to come up, but on YouTube, there's no next season unless somebody stops making videos. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see people damn near every single day up here. Then after a while, you might get fatigued of them. There's no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I've been fatigued with some content creators. And I went back to them within like a couple of days, weeks, or months. Right? I didn't unsubscribe to them. I just didn't want that. I just wanted to watch other content. There's no hit on them. So I know I'm pretty sure some folks up here on my channel have been up here for months, and then all of a sudden I didn't see them anymore. They probably got Ace OG fatigue. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? More power to them. Hopefully they come back. Same here, Gunner. I used to watch Ward, and he deleted my comments. Also, big softy. Damn, Frank. So he blocked you too? Y'all got that bit Ward, man. Damn. You know, I'm not a big commenter to begin with. It's hard for me to comment my own damn videos, let alone somebody else's. You know, so when I see videos, I'll like the video, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But will I make a comment and like really put it well, no, I'll take it back. No, yeah. So if I make a comment on a video that I'm watching, then yeah, I put some thought in it. You know what I'm saying? And I want the person that made the video to see that comment. So I will think the comment out before I post it, but I don't sugarcoat my comments either. You know what I'm saying? If I got something to say and I know it's gonna hit below the belt, I'm gonna say it. It is what it is. YouTube, man. gonna fuck around and finish the cigar before the live is over. Hey, shoot, hit a never talked about section. Your videos doing good. Hey, appreciate it, Prime. You talking about the Gen Z, Gen X stuff? Yeah, I really seen too many videos talk about too many content creators talk about that, whatever. So and to be quite honest, I really got no inspiration on that. It was just one of those things like I was seeing how my sons are navigating life as far as being Gen Z, because they both are Gen Z kids, and I'm Gen X, right? So I made a comparison in my mind. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk about what Gen X have been going through and what Gen Z been going through, and they kind of like meshed both of them together. So obviously it worked, because last month was a killer. Last month was doing straight. It really was. Oh, Section 8? Yeah, I've talked about Section 8 before, but not as in depth as the one I did a couple days ago. So yeah, that might be an untapped section of YouTube. Who knows? Let me talk about it a little bit more. I might get to the last third here. So my brother-in-law, just some random. I'm looking at it right now. My brother-in-law, when he got married back in 22, was it 22? No, 23. Summer 23. The 23? Yeah, 23. Yeah. Because 24. Well, let me think about this. Wait a minute, hold on. I got furloughed last year, 25. 24. Yeah, 24. Yeah, he got married at 24. And my brother-in-law, he's a person that loves to give out gifts, right? So I was his best man, and he got me this set, right? I wish I had a blade with me right now. Normally I have the blade with me. He got me a switchblade that has my name engraved on it. It's an awesome blade. But he also got me this flask. You ever seen one of these? These like from the Westerns, right? And I'm not gonna turn it around, but on the front it says my name, and then it says best man on it. And then he also got me a old-fashioned kit, so I'm able to make my own smoked old-fashions. He got me a smoke kit. Like, man, you got everything I like. You got the flask for the liquor, you got the kit for the old-fashioned, and you got me a switchblade. I love blades, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I ever said that on YouTube, but I mean, I do, you know, mess with guns, you know what I'm saying, because I was in the military, right? So, you know, I'm definitely versed in shooting guns, but if I ever get into a fight, I would want to use a blade. I mean, I hope I don't get flagged for that, but I mean, I'm just being real. He got me this awesome switchblade. And when you see me out there working out in downtown, yeah, it's on me. And I'm not playing around. Even though there's a very, very safe area that I live in, I don't take no chances. I'm from the streets, man. Fuck around with me, you're gonna get cut. Real talk. I'm gonna stab that blade in your thigh, and I'm gonna turn the blade. I'm gonna turn it so the wound opens up. Hold on, I'm trying to go back into the comments and see what y'all was saying. I said some wild shit on you and Frank's channel. is this commentary. Ain't no hard feelings. Yo, Frank, it's about time for a good rant. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yo. I don't really care about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's one of those things like, you know, I can tell when somebody is actually like, you know, talking about me bad, like real talk as far as like, you know, they don't like me and they just doing some bullshit. And then I've seen some where folks have said some comments that were harsh, but it was basically them speaking their mind. But I knew that was they rock with me, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you gun it, we good, bro. We good. But some other folks that said shit about me, yeah. I'm trying not to cuss, man. I'm really trying not to cuss, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah. You say it's time for a good rant. I may do a rant tomorrow, you never know. Oh, we got a troll up here. Sure, that's about it here, bitch. Fuck out of here. How much that cigar cost? So I go to Total Wine. So this cigar normally is like $12.99. So it's not a lot for a cigar, man. Cigars can go to damn $50 if you really want a really like premium cigar. But what I will say when it comes to cigars, price does not dictate quality. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get a $50 cigar that's shit, and I can get a $12.99 cigar like this and be totally satisfied. So yeah, price don't mean nothing, man. On average, prime, I will not spend more than $20 on a cigar. And I'll smoke some Cohibas that are 20-ish bucks, but those are good. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't really count those. Then Padrones really good as well. But anything else outside of $20, just another brand, ain't gonna happen. Nah. I'm not well off. You know what I'm saying? So this is a indulgence. You know what I'm saying? So for me to spend more than $20 a cigar all the time when I smoke is egregious. It's crazy. $12.99 is good enough. Quality cigar. I was thinking the same. Probably tomorrow, rant on deck. But I'll tune in, Frank. I'll tune in. Hey, so I got a homie who deals with blades. I'm like, okay, bet that. Send me the link, bro, on email. I got a few USMC and gray serrated edges. Yeah, serrated edges. Yep, that's what's up. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. When the twerker off. Come on, man. Grab some time out too. Out of here. Put on your bodysuit. What do you mean, Gunny? Cohiba red dot is my main go-to. $30. Yeah, I know about the red dots, Frank. Yeah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I smoked them before, but yeah, $30. Yes, yeah, I can't do it, bro. But I mean, do you? You know what I'm saying? Do you? Frank talks money. You smoking money too. I lost my damn job last year. I'm on a budget. It's an indulgence. But yeah, man, try this Hannah Garcia, man. I'm telling you, you might like it. The notes on it they're very good. But you can't go wrong with a Cohiba, man. You can't. Cohibas are good, very good. Keep talking to Janet's content. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you know, I never wanted my channel to be dialed down to one niche to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, This Gen X stuff is really catching on. It's really catching on, and you know, I think I'm the main one talking about it. I've seen other content creators talk about it as well, to include Gen Z content, but it seems like in the algorithm, I'm the main one talking about it right now. So I'm gonna ride that. I'm gonna ride that horse. I'm gonna ride it. Live with King. So King Explicit is on live right now. So when I get off of live, I'll probably get up there and talk and holler at him. Y'all watch King Explicit? He's a good content creator too, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I fucks with him. I fucks with King Explicit. I fucks with Frank. I fucks with Anti Daniels. Big Ward, I don't got a problem with him to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I haven't really watched a channel like that, like talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really watched him that much. Who else I fuck with? Damn, I think it's right now. I think that's pretty much it. The main two guys is probably you, Frank, and Anton. The ones that I like. If you put a video out there, I'm gonna watch it. Period. No matter what kind of video it is, I'm gonna watch it. Trying to remember anybody else. I do watch some shoe content, shoe channels, because I was a shoe seller for a while, so I still like watching that kind of content. I do watch documentaries, so it doesn't matter who does that. I watch documentary on anybody. I like history. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for us. And then Chatty Patty, I watch him too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's from the Hampton Roads area. He's from Chesapeake, I think. Chesapeake. So yeah, he's a homeboy from the way. So I support his channel as well. What's that, Prime? As you said, THGE. I don't know what that means, bro. All right, Gunny. All right, peace out, bro. Oh, you said the other day you don't edit your videos. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's all raw content. You know what I'm saying? I did do it. I guess me integrating that one video I did a couple of days ago when I was talking about the one guy that was being profiled for as being black, and he was as short as ID. That is an edit because I used iMovie to combine that video with mine's. So to a certain degree, that is kind of an edit. But you know, the challenge I'm doing right now is not really for me; it's for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you know, the ones that want to get up on YouTube. So I can edit if I want to. It doesn't really matter to me. I choose not to do edits because that's the way I grew my channel. But if I want to talk about a video and I want to integrate it into my content, then that's considered an edit because I had to use software to combine the two videos. So yeah, the editing part, I said a while back that I may, at some point in my YouTube journey, start to edit videos and kind of like, you know, make it more professional. But I don't know, man. I don't got time to freaking edit, man. I just want to get up here and talk and upload. That's it. I don't want to do no extravagant thumbnails. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get up here and take. Yo, some of these folks up here on YouTube, real talk, be taking damn 2 hours to edit one video. 2 hours for one video. I don't got time for that, man. I don't got time for that. I have to freaking hire somebody to do that for me. But your boy Ace ain't doing that shit. Your boy Ace is not doing that. He's just not. I'm not doing that. So Y'all get this raw content all day long because I'm not editing nothing. Straight up raw, authentic, original content. But yeah, your boy Dontay is kind of doing bad right now. Feel sorry for him, I ain't gonna lie. To make $7 grand off of just AdSense. You know how hard it is to make $7 grand off of AdSense. No brand deals, no affiliated links. I'm pretty sure you had super chats. I'm pretty sure you had that as well. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I roll up the donations to AdSense damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because the donations is just an add-on to the AdSense. Because you had to watch the video to even post and give the money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I rolled all the entity together. You know, even though it's technically not AdSense, I still count it as such to a certain degree. Because the company had to put the commercial in your video to make money, and then you had to watch the video, which in turn also made him make money, and you gave him a donation. So you double tapped him to a certain degree. Pause. You watched the video, which gave him money, which made him money, and then you also gave him a super thanks or super chat. That made him money. $7 grand is a lot of money to just do AdSense. It is. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of money. For somebody to be, you know, not like internationally famous or American famous and make that kind of money on YouTube is a good look. It is. So being demonetized is, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hopefully it's not the case, but it may be. But he can't appeal it. There is an appeal process if you get demonetized. So hopefully, prayerfully, I never get demonetized. I try to be very careful to appeal on this channel. It's for what I do, what I display, what I talk about. So I don't think I'm ever going. I don't think I'm in trouble as far as like getting demonetized. But like I said, I watch what I do up here, man. I do. So you two don't play around, man. They don't. They do not play around. Like what I'm doing right now, as far as like smoking a cigar and, you know, having a tasty beverage on a Friday night on live, I would just do this on live. I would not do this on an official video. I don't do that. I try not to cuss on official videos I do, and I try not to do stuff like this on my normal videos because I want those to be family friendly. Even though my videos are not for kids, but at the same time, I think that, you know, putting things in your video that's kind of like they're considered vices is not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But on lives, I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So lives are different. And quite honestly, I could do it to where I only had lives private, so only my members could see my lives. But I have them public. Maybe at one point I will make them to where only my members see my lives. We'll see. But at this point, you know what I'm saying, I would rather get my organic subscribers from my official videos versus the lives. Because this is just me being me. This is me being just Ace. I'm just doing my thing. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? On average, about twice a week, if not 3 times a week, I'll be in my garage after work, right? On a Friday night like this. And I have a cigar and a drink. Just one. That's it. One cigar and one drink. Who is this? Hacker, ain't you too old to be smoking? That's funny. Too old. It's grown man shit, bro. Not to say you're not a man if you don't smoke cigars, but you know, I've been through some stuff, man. been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's one of those things like I don't have to smoke cigars. I don't have to drink, but I'm a grown ass man too. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Real talk. If I want to drink, I'm gonna drink. If I want to smoke, I'm gonna smoke. It's that simple. Do you know Drake? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to block you too. No, so not block, time out. I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't do that either. We're not gonna be on live asking stupid ass questions, yo. Girl dad. What's going on, girl dad? How you doing? My daughter's a girl dad, so I definitely feel that. I take her to the mall today because she supposed to have a back to school pool party at a local pool here, but it rained. So she was disappointed. So I said, you know, I'm just gonna take her to the play area in the mall. We should do that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was with her for about 2 hours. After that, we went and got something to eat and came back home. And then she in her room doing her thing. She probably asleep by now. It's past her bedtime. And then I came out here and just chill out. Came out here and started talking to y'all. And right now I'm at so I have officially been up here on live the longest I've ever been. 61 minutes. Wow. I don't normally turn on monetization on my lives, but I might do it on this one. Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, I got about I say maybe like another 10-15 minutes up here, whatever. So what y'all want to talk about? I already talked about Dontay, so chilling. I'm about to take the little one to watch Toy Story 5. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm taking my daughter to see Spider-Man tomorrow. She like superheroes, whatever. So we're gonna do that. And then my brother-in-law, his uncle has a huge house. It's in the state, actually. You know what I'm saying? Out in the country. Well, I'm in the country now, but he's really in the sticks. There's a subdivision he lives in where, like, I think between each house is like an acre and a half, and he has a lot of land and he has a pool in his backyard. So I'm taking my daughter back there and have her swim. And then it's he's having a professional caterer there. He's gonna have cigars there, which I'm there, yo. I'm there. I'm gonna have some fun tomorrow. To the point that I may have to have my son drive us over there, pick us up, and I ain't gonna want to drive. For real. But we always have fun over there. So my brother-in-law is he's a wild one. You know what I'm saying? He having some fun. You know what I'm saying? So we be chilling. I'm crazy about Spider-Man. Yeah, I heard that. I heard, yo. So one of my coworkers took her son to see Spider-Man. No, I'm sorry. No, I'll take it back. She said her son went to see the movie with one of his homeboys, and when they came back, she said he told her that that was the best Spider-Man he ever seen out of all of them. I was like, what? Like, I don't know. What was the one that had the multiverse? Coming Home, Homecoming, something like that. Whatever it was. That one was tough. The one where all three came in. It was the Amazing Spider-Man, the regular Spider-Man, and what was the other one? The Amazing Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, and then the other one is called what's the other one called? I forget now. But yeah, when they integrated all three of them Spider-Mans together, that was a tough movie. That was tough. I like that movie. But what I'm really looking forward to is Doomsday. Man. So I forgot because I'm a really big Marvel fan, and I had the comic books. I'm gonna have to show the comic books to y'all at one point on my lives one day. I got a shoebox upstairs that got a whole bunch of Marvel comics in there. Most of them are Spider-Man, believe it or not, Prime. And one of the comics I have up there, it shows Iron Man being Doctor Doom in an alternate universe, and I think this one has Iron Man as Doctor Doom. That's gonna be interesting, very interesting. But out of all the villains in Marvel, Doctor Doom is my favorite. So I can't wait to see Doomsday. I cannot wait. That's gonna be tough. You know how much money that movie gonna make? You know how much money that movie gonna make? That movie's gonna make bank. Super Friends, yep. They need to make Super Friends too, yep. I watched that on Saturday cartoons back in the 80s, yep. They need to make that one too. But that's not Marvel, is it? That's damn, not Marvel. Oh, what's the other one? It's Marvel and then it's DC Comics, yeah. So that's Super Friends. What Superman, Batman, who is my favorite. That's my favorite superhero. Wonder Woman. Is it Flash? Iceman. Who's Super Friends? Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash. I think it's there, and then Iceman. I think it's Super Friends. I think it is. And then I think some more too as well. Green Lantern. Yep. Green Lantern's there too. Yep. The problem is DC hasn't made the movie quality like Marvel has. I'm not exactly sure how they have not been able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like I've seen some DC movies that they actually were pretty good to me, but Marvel takes it to another level, man. They just do. They take it to a way better level than DC does. But if I had to choose between the two comics, they were kind of like a tie when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I read DC comics all the time because I'm a big Spider-Man. I mean a big Batman fan. So I read DC comics all the time. But the alternate universes of Marvel is what really drew me to Marvel a lot during the 80s and 90s. So when they eventually integrated the multiverse in the Marvel movies, that blew my mind. I was like, my goodness, I can't believe they did this. They literally went into the comics and actually pulled out the multiverse. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But they gave the fans what they wanted. Marvel, for real, is not for Gen Z. It's for Gen X. It really is. Gen X and millennials. Because we were the ones that actually read the comics. Baby boomers as well, you know what I'm saying? But I would say the late baby boomers, not the older ones. But the ones that I see excited about Marvel, a lot of movies, is Gen X, mainly. I'm almost at 70 minutes, y'all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this junk. Yeah. I did not think I was gonna damn near finish this cigar but being on live, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. But I'm gonna get back in here and make sure that the kitchen's clean. Go see my wife. You know, I can't stay away from her too long. But anyways, I appreciate y'all being alive. Of course, it's gonna get posted so folks can go back into the live and watch it. But I might get back on live tomorrow, see how you guys are doing. But yeah, man, it was a good night. I like being up here with y'all on lives. I'm gonna try to do this a lot more often. At the very least, I'm gonna try to schedule my lives so you guys know when I'm going to come on and see the lives. But anyways, y'all have a good night.